I see what you're getting at. To me, all that philosophy basically comes from the original man. They gotta start from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So all the source comes from Africa, then just reached out and expanded. It's like we taught them and they re-teaching us. That's how I see it. A lot of cats don't do no research, so they just think it's all Chinese. I'm not trying to put your Chinese cats down and watching this, but I've been over this. So I look at it this way. I'm a black man, and I don't take nothing away from the other culture or what they do, because there's a reason why I went over it. Well, I'll be honest with you. You remember the Channel 5 movies, I used to always watch these shits. And I seen 5 Deadly Venoms, and the first movie I seen was Black Taoist of Death. Romantic Iron Arm. So I said, you know something, take my ass over here and see what it's all about. And I used to hustle back in the days. I'm not front. That's how I got my money, because to China. You know what I'm saying? So I went over there and I seen, and it's funny. Even though I feel that karma is a bitch, because I did shit to selling and shit to my brothers and sisters, and at the time I ain't thinking I was homeless, so I had to make my money, how I had to make it. So that's how I ended up doing what I was doing on the street. And while I was on the street, I seen a lot of guns, and I had guns pulled out on me by Jamaicans, so I know about the realities of combat. So all this training I was doing, it was good at the forums and colleges, but I didn't really understand the science as I thought I did. Well, I look at it this way. It's like, actually, when you first go there, it's like, there ain't too many blacks that go to China. First of all, that's the first thing you gotta understand. Mostly like a lot of Europeans, Koreans, things of that nature. So it's not, you could count on your hand the black. I only remember one brother there that was there when I was over there. And he speak Mandarin fluently. I was impressed and whatnot. He was running, I guess he was running things out there because he had a lot of chicks with him. So I don't know what he was doing, but he was tempting, I don't know. But I know he was chilling. I had many Chinese teachers. Chinatown, most people know him as the child. And while he's out there training, and he taught white princess was like the eight, they call it the eight system. A lot of hammer type strikes. Roundhouse, what we consider boxing books, overhand type of strikes. Really, he interesting dude. He's more like a cat that didn't really talk too much, but teach you and whatnot. He gambled a lot, so he was more, gangster and whatnot. And he got me into like fighting into like like underground type of fights and whatnot. Around Canal Street and whatnot, like Grand Street, and then Mulberry. Over that area, that's where he used to teach. That's why I met him at Mulberry. I think that Park Mulberry and whatnot over there. Near the courthouse, matter of fact. But it's hard to explain, man. It's like near where the warehouses and factories looking spots be looking at. It's be different locations all the time. It was weird, put it that way and whatnot. It's just fights, you get hurt. Basically, if you don't know what you're doing, and I was young, stupid then when I think about it, but it was like, it was a sight, it was a rush. I could say it was a rush for me anyway. At the time, I ain't had nothing, so I ain't really got nothing. You either starve or you win. That's the way I look at it, and that's how I was looking at it. And it's different. It's not like in those type of fights, it wasn't like rules and regulations, I should say, or like you see in MMA and whatnot. You get grabbed, you're allowed to do all types just to get that guy off you. I didn't want to take my thumb, put it in your earlobes and try to pull out the wax. You know what I'm saying? Or break the eyes. These certain tactics that was allowed and whatnot. That's real kung fu. Real kung fu, you trying to really do bodily harm to the person. And just like I'm quite sure real karate, jiu-jitsu about subduing your opponent, breaking bones and stuff like that. Like my permission to say any means necessary. That's how I looked at it when I was doing it. That's the mindset I had at that particular time and whatnot. And you know, you just try to get in there, you know, try to do damage, man. You really try to do damage. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think that way, man. I mean, you gotta. It's not like I said, it ain't like man. You gotta really. Cats trying to poke in your eye and shit, and cats be trying to keep you grown. Hit you in the kidneys if they get to the side. So you gotta really know how to protect your vital points. Like I said, a lot of these dudes they fight like that, man. Not that I'm saying that is really necessary today, but we more civilized in today. We're just fighters. There was no titles in there, man. It was just, you know, some dudes made no titles, so you know, but you know, try to rake your face, get closer. It wasn't no fancy shit like you cats be thinking they see. Real kung fu, you know, it's real kung fu. You don't run back, man. These cats better start waking up. They're not like what you see. Real kung fu is it's dirty fighting, man. It's like you see them Irish cats getting them bare knuckle fights. Like I was watching a documentary, bare knuckles. Like it's like similar like that, but that's kind of low level. But it's when I say low level, it's not that much skill in it. So yeah, they is doing one. There's only one weapon. It's bare knuckles. That's their rules and regulations. Like in kung fu, is everything goes, dude. It's like if I get to the side, I may rip your hair off, man, and it can be done. I done seen it done and whatnot. I done seen some shit that woke me up to a lot of shit. And whatnot. So it's like if you get close to somebody, you can just like boom, just catch the Adam's apple. I done seen cats get hit there and getting this game over. So in other words, you gotta protect, man. There's no hands, there's no Roy Jones nonsense up in there, man. And I'm not saying Roy Jones good when he's doing that sport, but you can't play that in that type of arena. So if you will, seriously, it's like gladiators. They take them white boys and send them up there to fight. That's basically what I thought. I was stupid when I think about it. Every time I think God, I'm still here, but it was wild, man, because you could be fighting a dude and you know, triads anyway. They had some good guys, man. So, dude, I got my shoulder dislocated one time, but I made it. But the trivia, man, your shit just be rushing. You be like, yo, I don't want to be pulled out here throwing in some alley. I don't see niggas throwing in alleys and yeah, on the news, cats don't even know what was about that. You know what I mean? Chinatown alleys. One of my boys got killed in one of them shits. And God bless his soul. And when I hang him, he was a good dude, but this wasn't that. I told him, you know, it just wasn't that skill for that shit, man. But you know, let me say something. When you down and out, my nigga, when you down, you gotta reminisce. When you got an alpha shit, man, it's like serious, man. Some serious shit. Got me thinking about this thing. But you know, it's like, yo, some serious shit. At least you don't know, man. Some serious shit. That shit's serious. I remember what dang. I told him he wasn't ready, but you know, some niggas is just gonna listen, man. It's like, yo, they think they ready for that type of fight. And then, you know, they just get hurt and shit. So it's serious, man. Like, believe me, I seen these dudes today, they do kung fu, they not serious, man. It's dance, but you know, folks don't know how to really fight. You know what? Yeah. But I'm still here. So I went over there, and then when I went to China, lo and behold, it wasn't no real big difference. You know what I'm saying? When I say no big difference, a lot of them Chinese cats couldn't fight. Boom, hit you direct. I didn't know how to move like us. That's another thing. They was too classical. They stared at it like a movie. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna move like a movie. And they wasn't used to this movie. You know, you put a little head movement, you know, you always constantly moving. They wasn't used to it. We don't fight like them. That's one of the things that I noticed and I watched. And that's the first thing I looked at. I'm not saying I'm a grandmaster or an expert. This is just from my experience in life, living life and just being around people. To be honest with you, when I came back, I knew that I couldn't teach brothers in the hood the way that is being taught today in the U.S. Like you see, like today, you'll see like these guys, they do these moves, and it's just rigid, man. There's no life to it, I should say. It's like, dang, I mean, you know, it's like, you know, it's not like dumb. You know, basically, you see people do certain techniques, and then when they get out there in that real time spontaneous, when you got to do spontaneous, they can't do the shit. But motherfucker hold his hand out, and they do 100 locks, and it look real. But when it comes to that real time, when the real brothers are playing, they come out and start putting the pound on you, they fold under pressure. I've been there, I could get in if I have one of my students do a whole bunch of nice techniques. But I realized that that's not the true essence of the art and whatnot. And that's what I know that wasn't being taught to a lot of these people today. Even today, you got these guys that train 13, 14 years, but they meet a cat on the street that just, because mentally they're not prepared, of course. But you know, a lot of these dudes, if you're gonna train something, like you got a guy that say he do karate or whatever, and then when you see him fight, none of the technique. What's the point? Then you that's what do yoga, right? And why not? And after a while, some of these teachers, they keep pay me, tagging motherfuckers along. That's not the true way, dude. You know what I mean? That's not kung fu. I mean, that's not even treating a brother right. That's like me just taking your money after like you with me a year or two, and I'm like, come on, man, it's more serious, man. Unless you special ed or some shit, and you know, it's different case. If you're slow at learning and whatnot. But after a while, you can keep charging. I can see motherfuckers charging that's $200, $300. But this is why, and these dudes can't fight. You can't throw a lead punch, a right hand, don't know what to do. Break down under pressure. And you don't know what to do, because Bob was supposed to be about able to deal with multiple opponents. You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta have this mindset. So my thing is, when I train like that, I wanna really see what you're mentally. I don't care how fancy the technique you can do. I wanna see what you can do when you get rocked. How you gonna respond and whatnot? Are you gonna be a quitter or you gonna be a finisher? You know what I mean? So that's, I told don't believe in the height, dude. You know what I mean? I can jump and fall and it ain't easy. And why not? To fight all three cats, you gotta really know how to move. And keep them at the side of you, the blind side. Directly, they gonna get you. You gotta keep one ahead of the other. Keep them turning. And why not? That's why we walk. That's the whole idea, the concept of make your opponent turn. Fight your fight. I'm not gonna fight your fight. Square up. But I'll make you fight my fight. If you wanna fight, you gotta come to me to fight my fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like totally different. Like I was telling you earlier, like a lot of the techniques is you know, really dangerous. And then I got students that know other students. So, you know, they're all street guys. I don't know, all these street dudes be attracted to me, these young boys. So I just started training them. I said, okay, we're gonna do a testing like this. Like, you know, I let the cat fight. You don't know when does the other cat make, but maybe 2 or 3 cats come at. I don't want to be ordinary. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to think out the box. That's why I call my thing urban bar walk. Because it's more a science of movement. So I was searching for that true essence. That's what I'm always about. Says that's all I know. You know what I'm saying? This is like part of me. And why I don't have to think about it. But some of these other brothers, they gotta think about it. Because it's just me. Like I wash my face, I take a shower, I eat. It's part of me.